So, the game has begun. On the upper left side, we have the pink Zerg player from Sweden. We have AL Madalisk. And on the lower right side, we have our light blue Terran player, right from Korea, Slayer's Eve.
Yep, she is playing on Slayer's Cella's account, which makes perfect sense. But we've got a great team to see. I mean, that last game that we watched was absolutely amazing. Almost a 40-minute long ZVT. Crazy back and forth. Maddie almost had it at the end, but there was just a few splunders. The biggest one that I saw was a missile turret getting 2 kills against Broodlords. Oh, that was upsetting. She was in such a great spot, almost like she was making an amazing comeback as Maddie got controlled in terms of expansions, but she traded very efficiently. Her army engagements were very nice, and Eve just had so much macro. I mean, almost the entire side of her map was being taken in mind for quite a long time. So great macro seems to really be both these players' strengths. And when you watch two players with their both strengths being macro games going against each other, the games that come out are amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. Much epic. I wonder if we're gonna see ultras at some point. That would be fun.
That would be great, especially on this map. Talium Altar is very large and it makes them lack of mobility by Broodlords a very huge vulnerability that can be abused by Terrans. So Zerg does tend to go ultras on this particular map.
Yeah, that would be fun. But then again, there are not that many small chokes. Sorry, sorry. Now it's better. I was about to say, yeah, there's not that many small chokes, but ultralisks tend to clump up, and that could be really bad if that happens. Oh my god, I'm having trouble.
It's alright. I mean, don't worry about it. Just feel better. Drink some water. Guys, we have been casting for, let's see, I think we're at almost the 5.5 hour mark so far. It was completely solo, so I can tell you right now, my throat is starting to hurt a little bit too, but that's okay. So water is for, that's what StarCraft is for, because StarCraft makes the pain go away.
That sounds like an advertisement. Who needs water when you can have StarCraft?
I would definitely pick StarCraft over water.
Yeah, who needs water?
Yeah, water's irrelevant in comparison to PC gaming.
Yeah. Who wants water when you can have creep?
Oh. Oh.
I'm pretty sure the Zergs don't need water.
Let's check.
They take little shots of Vespine gas. They chill in the spawning pool when it gets too hot.
I don't think it looks very comfortable. It looks kind of acidic.
I'm pretty sure they're adapted to it.
Oh, there's something in it.
See? You can live in there.
What's in the spawning pool?
It's a living organism. Everything Zerg is a living organism.
But that looks so weird.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, well, let's take a look at the fact that we've got bunker rushes happening right now from Eve. We're going to see that the SU does get picked off, but Maddie can actually range attack this bunker with this queen if she just moves down like a little tiny bit. There we go. And that's gonna do. I was like, ugh. But now we're gonna do that. Force the cancel on this bunker, and that will bring that away. And looks like we do have the factory getting built inside the main base of Eve. So it looks like she might not be going for a reactored Hellion, but she does have. Oh, blue flame Hellions are gonna be coming in.
Oh, she's doing double factory blue flame Hellions.
Oh,
that actually is pretty intense.
Oh, and she's even going to get the reactor with this barracks, so she's going to be able to get the tech lab on this first factory. This other factory's going to be able to go onto the reactor and have 3 Hellions being produced at a time with blue flame.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty strong. The thing is that with Hellions, either it works or it doesn't, and right now Madalisk is making a sick wall of doom, and you cannot go through it. Well, you can a little, but if she can't do any damage, the Hellions are gonna be like it's gonna be a little bit of a waste. And that would be, well, it depends. Is she gonna commit too much to it, or is she gonna transition into some kind of siege tank with mech. It depends on how long she commits to the Hellions.
I would expect her to go into the mech after this. I mean, this is a pretty clear indicator going for mech for the fact that not only does this get the blue flame and your Hellion count pretty high, you're going to be able to get siege mode right after and go to right producing the Hellions. And we even see a Starboard coming down now, so I'd almost expect Banshees to be coming out on top of this as well. Maybe a Banshee and a Viking, maybe?
Or she could do a Hellion drop.
Oh, that's good. Actually, point too. Attack the front with a few, drops the Hellions in the back. There's a lot of options for what Eve could be doing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What I'm just scared of is that she could overcome it with the Hellions. Because I've seen that happen. Because you get a little excited, you know, blue flames are a lot of fun. But siege tanks are really the meat and potatoes of your army. It's the meat and the potatoes.
That's a lot of food, and this also sounds delicious. And a good ratio of carbs to protein. Okay.
Not bad. Well, she's transitioning into siege tanks right now, so she won't commit too hard, just hard enough, and she'll be able to be very effective against Zerglings.
Yep, that is the truth. We might even see a scan to take out some creep tumors once she sees she can't really poke over there in the front. I mean, there's the scan. Takes out the creep tumor, reveals the blue flame, and we should be seeing Maddie really wanting to get out roaches, because blue flame Hellions are just going to roast these lings, but they are on creep. We're going to see
It's tempting, but it's... Oh, and she's heading for a counterattack.
Oh, yeah. And the Hellions...
Well, the Hellions are out of position.
It's going to draw all those Hellions back. Here we have these lings. They are on move and not on attack move. There we see them get a
huge hit by this flame.
Yeah, but we're going to see the lings pushing forward. There is a full wall, but these cannot be repaired because they're still building. But now we have more blue flame Hellions coming in.
And a drop is coming towards the main by Eve with the blue flame Hellions. This could actually do a lot of damage, but Madelisk is expecting it. She has 4 queens ready to intercept that drop.
Oh, but we're still going to see some drones getting roasted. There we see a couple going down. So we have 5 killed so far, 6 killed, and 7 killed drones, 8 killed drones. Now we're going to watch a bunch of lings not able to take down the remaining 2 Hellions.
But still, that was actually that was a good way for Madelisk to handle it. I mean, she did another really nice split of her drones. That's pretty epic. And I like how many queens she has. That's always a lot of fun. I love queens.
Queens are a really good unit. And it looks like Eve has actually reinforced this drop, adding in another 2 Hellions. Now we're going to see them getting landed here. Maddie's going to move in. We're going to see, oh, he's going to get so many roasted. Lings, look at that. We see 6 lings over that. And a drop once again, immediately going to move in. And we're going to see carcasses, burning carcasses everywhere.
Indeed. Well, really nice micro once again by Eve. I think that's one of the things that's impressing me the most from her. It's her micro. But Madelisk did have like a good drone split. And I've seen her have good micro too. But Eve is pretty sick with the micro.
That is really true, and it looks like we're going to see Eve continue to delay this third. Now we're 12 minutes in, and still no third from Maddie. This has been something that's been plaguing her in her series against Eve so far. Is the fact that she's not been able to get a third very quickly. Not all. Just look at the death that is being taken in. One of the Hellions to get picked off by a roach. The roach that is right there with that 1 kill.
Yeah, and well, what is going on right now? Terran is getting a lot of upgrades right now, upgrading all of our vehicle, weapons and defense. Double upgrades all the way, very nicely timed too. And meanwhile, we got centrifugal hooks being researched halfway done by the Zerg players, so she's gonna be able to roll around and say they see me rolling.
They see me hating, patrolling, trying to catch you right and dirty.
Yeah, trying to catch your drops and destroy them.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we make banelings roll dirty. Trying to catch me rolling dirty. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but we do see a spine crawler get built right in the face of this drop, and the spine crawler is taking no damage from those Hellions, so that's going to be able to probably even finish without dying. Alright.
Indeed. I'm wondering what Madeline is gonna opt for as like late game unit. Because right now we see she's going for, she's gonna get infestors, probably gonna time it like last time really well with the pathogen glands finishing up at the exact same time as the infestor, which is always pretty sick and sweet timing. And we got the massive drone transfer, but she's gonna have to be careful because those blue flame hellions could come in at any time, and it's not just one spine isn't enough to stop them.
Yeah, there's a couple of roaches there. We see the extractors also now being taken. And I would definitely be expecting Maddie to be going for ultras. I really feel like you have to go ultras on this map. Whether you like them or not, you either go for ultras or you become incredibly risky and possibly unprepared for drops, large-scale drops, because of the strength of Brood Lords is not their mobility.
Yeah, exactly, and it's such a long map, so if you get Brood Lords and you try to get to your opponent's base, it's gonna take forever and you basically won't be able to retreat.
Alright, but look at the Thor count that's increasing a lot for Eve. She's now moving and doing a little harassment. More drops are happening, killing more drones. Those links are not in a great spot to defend against this. We see units are getting picked off left and right, but somehow Eve has only killed 11 drones in this entire time. Maddie's doing an amazing job of just not taking too much damage.
Well,
go.
That is true, but then again, look at the supply. Maddie is like having a... She's pretty low on supply, but then again, she has kind of a trust fund, so she's ready to do a lot of units. Maybe she's just waiting for the right timing to pop up a lot of good units. Maybe she didn't want to max in Zerglings, yo.
Oh, we're gonna see. But now with this hive completed, we see the Ultra Cavern being thrown down. So we're gonna be able to see a lot of this stuff go straight into the Ultra production. The +3 melee attacks has not been researched yet. Probably will come in after this +1 missile attack. I'd be assuming so. But we're gonna have 5-2 Ultras out fairly soon, I would think, once this Ultra Cavern's done.
Yeah. So yeah, one push coming forward from Slayer's Eve. Let's see if she's able to take out the third. That's a ton of siege tanks. If she can get into a good position, I don't know what Madeline can do. Yeah. Maybe. This is gonna be so rough for her.
Oh, nice burrow to save those drones at the very least for the moment. Maybe we'll force a scan or something, but as of right now, this base is now gone. Those drones stay alive though. That'd be great for Maddie. She does have this base over here getting harassed, but it is still up and running. So we do see that he's going to kill off even more drones. Now up to 32 kill drone count, and that's something that you would definitely be expecting with this heavy kill count. This is the count that you want to destroy the drones.
And the Ultralisks are incoming.
3.
But will they be able to do something about the strong mech force of Eve? That's the question of the day.
Oh, with this position, I do not know. We're probably see a fair amount of splash damage being done to both sides. But Maddie right now is just sitting back, trying to wait for the right army to be able to crush this position. This very obnoxious position of what?
What? Oh my god, she's attacking her own thing because she can't get out!
Oh
my god! She couldn't get out.
Goodbye macro hatch there.
Yeah, I understand now her war cry. I was like, why is she saying "ga"? She's feeling the pressure or something? No, she was stuck in her base.
But look at this, we're going to have a little run by going down, and at least a surround multi-pronged attack coming from multiple angles. We've got these lings and roaches in the middle of the field. We've got the ultras, the lings and roaches there on the left side of the field, accompanied by a couple infestors. And the ultra count is increasing. Maddie may go for the big attack, and looks like Eve scans, sees that army, knows actually about all of the army and everywhere it is. I wouldn't be surprised if Eve just went down here and just with a few Hellions to start roasting away those lings, but looks like she's not going to be doing that.
Yeah, well, I think Maddie is gonna try to go for a surround, but I'm not sure if she can take on that that strong mech army, especially in that position. Yeah. I mean, every siege tank is siege. They're kind of spread. I'm not sure if she can take it on. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, this is one of those positions that Terran just loves and Zerg just hates.
She might just go right in there. Zerg melee attack level 3 finishing up in a couple seconds. It might be her chance because the Terran army isn't 3-3 yet. But oh my god, the Terran army go on sieging, and now it gives us the opportunity for Medalist to move forward, catching the siege tanks semi-unsieged. Is she gonna be able to clear this up?
It's looking like she's going to be able to. Those Ultras are not dying, and that is a dead Terran army. Perfect engagement from Medalist, just crushing that, and now we see her taking a 30 food lead. Beautiful engagement, and now we're going to see that Eve's going to need to run around and maybe do more damage with these Hellions, but Maddie in that time has now begun her next base.
Yeah, well, that was a really sweet timing by Medalist. She saw the Terran army unsieging. She was also finishing up her 3-3. So that was like the best moment for her actually. Because now the Terran army. But also another thing to note is that a Terran mech army takes forever to recreate. So that's actually really a big blunder for Slayer's Eve.
Yeah, but it was just, I think it was just perfectly done by Maddie. Now we see that Maddie only is down to 51 drones. 50, there are more drones killed than drones out in the field right now. And Maddie is still maxed with a 50 food of drones only. This is a scary, such a scary Zerg army. It's so powerful. Maddie is actually mining surprisingly well considering, but much less income than Eve has. So Eve's actually remaxing a lot quicker with mech than she should be able to. And we have a starport with a tech lab on it, run by with some links in the bottom there.
Indeed. And here we go, Medalist gearing up for another attack. She's trying to make something happen, forcing a lift up on the orbital command, which is always good. You want to prevent as much of the mining as possible. Really nice burrowing one Zergling, that is so annoying. Ooh, and right there, Eve opting to build a turret. That's kind of cute.
That is. It actually worked in good vision. But it looks like Mad's prepared to hit this mid-right base. And Eve's going to try to move in, but get caught off guard. We've got a complete unsieging moment, but we're going to see the... Oh my god, the Ultras almost got one-shotted.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of Ultras, though. But they don't want to get caught, like, stuck in a corner against the tanks, though. That would be pretty bad.
Oh, they're waiting. Who's going to engage first? It's unclear. We do have some units getting picked off down there. This base is going to fall. But as of right now, he's having a few units coming in from the back. Good Fungal's going to be locking a lot of those guys. And now we're going to have the Thors being vulnerable, getting fungled in. So many Ultras are streaming in and ripping apart those Thors. The Ultras are wrecking. The siege tanks, though, are still in the back, still alive. And it looks like, oh, we're going to have Eve being able to clean up those Ultras very, very nicely. Just this siege tanks in the back did not die. They are 3-3 tanks.
That's really, like, disgustingly strong.
Oh my god, that is just...
Oh, and now we see that Madalisk is switching into Spire. Probably gonna go for the Brute Lords. But can she afford this tech switch right now? That's what I'm wondering.
I'm really worried about the fact that she just lost so much of an investment. All those Ultras, they're very, very expensive. But she's been able to produce a ton considering how late her expos are. Can you imagine had the difference in the game if she had just gotten her third 2 minutes earlier?
Yeah, it would have made a ton of difference. She might actually have been able to win it just after she cleared up the whole army earlier. Like when they were attacking her and she caught the siege tank unsieged.
Yep, Eve is playing this very, very well. This one Vikings can do a good job of just getting some scout formation. It actually is 1-1, interestingly enough, which is very odd. We see a lot more Vikings are coming in, and I'm curious about the fact that it got the armor upgrade as opposed to just more attack upgrades. We have a few Lings getting scanned. Wow, that was... How did she know?
I don't know. Well, she saw the Zerglings and she might have guessed. I don't know. So here you go. Now we see Eve trying to get aggressive. She's moving the Hellions forward. Probably going to try to pick off a couple drones. But I'm not sure how this is going to go. Maybe just clearing up a couple creep tumors. Yeah, always a good thing to do. The creep spread is actually not that advanced at this point of the game. Because Eve has been doing a very good job at preventing it and keeping Metalisk really busy.
Yeah, the infestor count is going to be quite strong. The problem is they don't have that much to support. Just a few corruptors and some... Oh, we're going to see this queen will be falling down. Queen's going to fall. We have a few corruptors out, a couple of ultras, but not much else is really in play. We do see that the Greater Spire is actually not being morphed over here in this top middle base, as that Spire is very much under siege. Where is that Greater Spire coming along? Oh,
it's
God.
coming at the... Yeah, it could actually be taken down before it's done.
There are multiple very vulnerable spires, and that is really bad. And that is kind of relying on being able to switch into that, but at this point, it looks like Eve just going to be able to take this game with a complete A move, considering the tank count, the upgrades, and everything. This Ultra that is down here is guaranteed to lose. We see the death of that Spire. That is really, really bad for Maddie, as this is just so much stuff.
Yeah, I don't actually know what she can do. Maybe if Eve was caught on siege, but even then, it's 3/3 tanks. Even on siege, they do heaps of damage.
And the real issue for Matt is the fact that there's no Greater Spire, but there's a ton of corruptors on the field. That's just eating supply that she cannot be afforded. She cannot afford to not be able to use. So Eve is now moving in. Looks like Matt's gonna be down to 2 mining bases, or really just actually no, maybe just 1 base. Yep, just 1 base. There's only the hive.
Yeah, that's actually pretty bad. I don't know if she can come back at this point. I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it.
She's done. Yeah. There's the GG. Really well done by Matalus. Absolute legend. Matalus does hold on for as long as possible. Slayer's Eve with some very nice TVZ does emerge victorious, and Eve will be going up against Quantum Gaming's Flow for the next series. It's actually going to be the Loser Bracket Finals, but the one we're casting next is going to end up being Aphrodite and Scarlett, so stick around because we've got another amazing series for you guys. Alright guys, but also we're going to go ahead and continue being shoutouts and sending awesomeness over to the sponsors. If you guys are not aware, Legion is being absolutely amazing in this tournament, helping us do so much with the prize pool and all that, so just big thank you to Legion for being awesome. They're going to be actually raffling off at the end of the day a mouse for one of you viewers. If you want to go to facebook.com/Legion, facebook.com/ESLIronLady, show the appreciation by following them, liking them, you'll be able to have a chance at winning what I'm about to show you.
Legion Hellion, built for PC gaming. High-end Omron micro switches, Cherry MX mechanical keyboard switch for superb quality and response, and aluminum support plate for tactile feedback and stability. Together combines into Hellion's dedicated mechanical attack key, hit and run optimize. Top quality tangle-free bend resistance braided cable and gold-plated USB connector for optimal lossless signal. 16 million color programmable LED lighting for full customization. Dedicated attack key for easy hit and run tactics. Be ahead of your opponents. Race switch wheel for on-the-fly 5-profile switching, customized to fit your style. An LED lighting profile indicator. DPI changes are fast and easy. Never forget what setting you're using, thanks to enhanced color representation. DPI ranges from 100 all the way to 5,000. Easy button management within Windows for quick button profiling. Performance enhancements are fully customizable. Macro assignment has never been easier. Any game, any button. Match your game, mood, or style for each profile. Hellion, PC gaming reborn.